Alright, I'm back, and I don't know if this video will be edited, but in my mind I'm thinking I might edit it. Hey guys, so I decided maybe I should do editing for this video, but it ended up being to where I input a certain video, and I attempted to input a certain video like 2 times, and both times my editing software would crash. But not only that, oh no, I would have to uninstall my editing software, shout out Adobe Premiere Elements, and I would have to reinstall it again because it just would not open up after I would close it. I don't know what was up with the video I was using, but it was a like 20-second long clip I was putting into OBS. It was in a correct format, but Adobe said, yeah, I can't do that, and matter of fact, I'm actually gonna make just this app not work anymore. So I ended up having to reinstall Adobe 2 times. So this has been a pretty difficult effort on my end, and this episode's probably coming out on Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday if the problem persists. It's always fun to have problems happen whenever you don't want them to. It's just the greatest. So yeah, that's all I had to say. Goodbye, and enjoy the video. It's an interesting one. It's dealing with philosophy and life, and makes you think about things. So enjoy. Today I wanted to go through a list of, you know how I am with different things on Wikipedia, looking at different interesting things to give me ideas on Wikipedia. But I did not get this idea from Wikipedia. I just asked ChatGPT to tell me, give me these ideas, and so now I have them. I have a dart for some reason, and it's going through different philosophical questions. I gotta have my Coke. Now, philosophical questions. Actually, let me go define what philosophy is according to Google. It's like the study of the fundamental nature of knowledge, reality, and existence. And it's also especially whenever considered as an academic discipline. And so I have a list of 225 different philosophical questions, and we're gonna go through them and look at them, and I'm gonna give my opinion about that. This is the first one, and it's just, is happiness just chemicals flowing through the brain or something more? Pretty vague on this one. I have an answer though. It's just chemicals. I mean, scientifically speaking, yeah, it's just chemicals. I don't really, yeah, there's my take on that. What is consciousness? This one's interesting. Okay, I don't know how to define consciousness. I need to have a sip of my Coca-Cola. You and me both. But I would say it's really weird, because I talked about this in my dreams episode, where I talked about how there's the conscience, but then there's also the subconscious, and so it's weird, because you just have this other part of your brain that you're not in control of, that can control what you're thinking, and it's really weird. So I don't know how to define subconscious, but consciousness is just, it's just where you think. It's kind of weird to think about how we're able, except for like a small percentage of the population, we're able to think in our head, like in colors and in visuals, and it's really weird to think about if you actually think about it. Is there an alternative to capitalism? No. Is it more important to be respected or liked? Well, I would say it's better to be liked. I don't know though, because respect can be out of fear, but then you can be liked for something bad, so both have their negative implications. So I don't really have an answer for this one. Are we in the Matrix? No. Have we become less happy in this age of technology? Probably. I mean, yeah, people are on their phones like all the time. Have you seen those videos of kids like scrolling, like miming scrolling their phone while they're sleeping. And these are like toddlers, like 5-year-old kids miming scrolling their phone in their sleep. And so yeah, I would definitely say that people have become less happy in this age of technology. Are humans obligated to better themselves? Yeah. What's the alternative argument to this? No, humans aren't obligated to better themselves. They're meant to just be whoever they want to be, and if that inconveniences you, then oh well, too bad. Of course humans are obligated to better themselves. That's a dumb question. Is there absolute mortality? I don't know what that means. Is the most important purpose in life to find happiness? No. Do we have free will? Yeah. Does life require a purpose and goal? I'm not gonna answer that. Would you kill 10 people to save 100? No, because I don't think that good ends justify the means by which you got to those ends. So if you had to save 100 in order to but you had to save 100 by killing 10 people, I would say that no, you shouldn't do that. Then, but if it was like the question, would you kill 10 people or save 100? Obviously it would be save 100, because then you're like 110 people will live. So, and as the alternative would be 110 people will die. So, but no, I would not kill 10 people to save 100, which might sound weird, but I don't think that good ends justify evil means. Is it easier to love or to be loved? Probably to be loved. I don't know, because I feel like you have to love in order to be loved, but it depends on who you are. If you are like the worst person in the world, then it's easier for you to be loved. But if you're like the best person in the world, it's easier to love everyone. I have no idea what I was trying to say. This next one is, what is time? I don't know. Well, it's kind of hard to define time, but we put it into certain increments of certain amounts of moments. And so we would say 1,000 milliseconds is equal to a second, 60 seconds is equal to a minute, and then so on and so forth. But we have nanoseconds, and then we can go further and further. But every single like tiniest bit of time that you can think of just goes by like that, rapidly, rapidly, rapidly. And so it's hard to really define what time is. But I think it's just the passing of nature and of things happening. Is love simply physical desire or something more? Something more. There's physical desire within love, but I think it's both. So you desire someone for you should desire someone for who they are rather than what they are. Where do thoughts come from? The brain. What is beauty? I've heard the phrase like beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and that's technically true, but there is such thing as objective beauty. And so I've seen examples online of people being like talking to people who are like destroying themselves, but they say to them, oh, you're beautiful, you know, keep on doing this, we love you for who you are, instead of actually trying to get them to better themselves. There is objective beauty, and I don't think that we should be all like, oh, we accept everyone's beauty as who they are and all that, because I mean, sure, we're not gonna like cast you off as you're ugly. It's fine if you're ugly, I don't care. But if you're ugly, you're ugly. It's just a objective. Hold up, I want to try something real quick. I poked a hole in this thingamajig, and now you can just see my mouth. Are people in this current generation less or more sensitive than people from past generations? As a member of Generation Zoomer, I can say definitely yes. Because we have people get so mad about the dumbest things nowadays. And it's happened in the past, but to, like, you know, where people get mad about the dumbest things. But now people will get mad if you call them a boy, even if they have X and Y chromosomes. Because it's like, whoa, it's what they believe. But objectively, it's just not. And people, you know, this is mainly just in America, I would say. You know, people in like Africa, North Africa, wouldn't really think about this kind of stuff. But in America, yes, I would say definitely the people in this current generation, which we're actually in generation alpha now, which has been going on since like 2013. People in this generation are just way too sensitive to things. So yeah, where were people before they were born? I've wondered this before because I've heard people say in heaven, but then I have no idea. It's weird. How does gravity work? I don't know. There's like a force that pulls a thing. I don't know. It's weird. Can achieving nothing make a person happy? No. I mean, like, people claim to be happy if, like, even if they're lazy, they shouldn't be. So, I mean, can achieving nothing make a person happy? I don't think that that particular thing will make the person happy, but they'll just be happy even though they haven't achieved anything, but they're not happy because they've achieved nothing. Does the law of attraction exist? I mean, yeah. People are attracted to people. This is a dumb question. Have gadgets and apps taken away emotions? Yeah. Does observation alter an event? So this is kind of like chaos theory, I feel like, because you think you see an event on TV, and then let's say the next day there's a fire in your house, or no, let's say there's a fire in Rhode Island. What if you not watching whatever random event it was, what if you not watching that caused there to not be a fire in Rhode Island? And so I would say, yeah, in certain circumstances, I think chaos theory is definitely real. Yeah, hey, I would say, yeah, hey, if everyone spoke their mind, would this world be a better place? Heck no. No, people would kill each other. Where does the universe end? I don't think it does. Is there a perfect life? No. What is infinity? It's the amount of numbers that there are. Why do we strive for perfection, for perfection if it's not attainable? I don't. I mean, I strive to be the best I can, but I don't strive for perfection because I know it's not attainable. Does sound happen if nothing is present to hear it? This is like that one thing where it's like, if a tree falls in the forest and if no one is there to hear it, did it really fall? As I misspoke, I meant to say, did it really make a noise? I know I said that wrong. Don't judge me, I'm sorry. Does utilizing time properly make our lives meaningful and happy? Yeah, if you're utilizing time to be productive, yes. Goodness gracious, I've been recording for longer than I've been thinking. Oh well. Is it more important to be liked or respected? I thought we already had this one. Can life be meaningful without friends? No. Where does the soul live? With you. Is there a reason for life? Yeah. Do numbers in a bank account make people happy? I mean, yeah, if you're greedy. Is living life to the fullest possible? I don't really know what that means. What is education? Where you get smart. Are highly intelligent people less happy than individuals with average intelligence? I don't know. Is there a supreme power? Yeah. Is there an absolute way to attain a happy state of mind? No. I pushed over my microphone. My apologies. How did the universe begin? Jesus. Does living your life for others make your life have meaning? Yeah. That's what I was saying earlier about the meaning of a good life is living a life where you serve others and you help others and you build people up. So yeah. Can we have happiness without sadness? No. Do knowledge and understanding make you content and happy as a person? First of all, I feel like content and happy are the same definition, but anyways, knowledge and understanding make you content and happy as a person. It depends on what knowledge it is. Like, if I have knowledge that my dad is dead, I don't think that's gonna make me happy. So, it depends on what the knowledge and what the understanding is. Like, full knowledge and understanding, I don't think that would make you happy as a person. Knowing too much about the world and everything that will happen, you'll be living in constant fear. I guess, I don't know. What are numbers? They're a representation of an amount of things. Why is that a philosophical question? That's weird. Does fate exist? No. Does an ideal government exist? No. Is life all a dream? No. Does life have a reason? Yeah. If everything evolved from amoebas, how does the world still have amoebas? I don't really believe in evolution. Are there limitations on free speech? I mean, like, I wouldn't say the N-word or, like, swear words, but I don't think there's any limitations that you should have besides, you know, racist or sexist things. But other than that, yeah. Alrighty, everyone. That's the end of this video. There was like 20 more minutes of footage that I had on here, but I did not use it because it would have taken me way too long to edit. So if you guys want part 2 to this video, let me know and I can use that footage and make it. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Bye!